She showed him her profile sheet from their first day of class. Maki was surprised to see that many of the things written on her sheet were very similar to his. However, Umi confessed that she had not written those answers on the first day. Instead, after hearing Maki introduce himself, she realized that she could relate to him more than she expected. She then asked. Suddenly, a few tables away, some girls from their school recognize Umi and start gossiping about her. To them, Umi doesn't look particularly striking as the rumors suggest. Umi suddenly gets an idea and asks Maki to embarrass himself a little for her sake. Without further explanation, she suddenly pretends that they are on a date and loudly offers to feed him a fry. Trying to deflect the conversation, Maki mentioned that he had assumed she already had plans for the day. His comment amused Umi, and she playfully teased him for eavesdropping. Maki immediately apologized, but Umi reassured him that she had only been joking. She admitted that they had been speaking loudly anyway and even offered a light apology on Yu's behalf. Her teasing does little to calm him down. Noticing his reaction, Umi reassures him that she will make sure no one from their class finds out about their outing. Even so, Maki still doubts that her plan will work. Umi begins walking away from the apartment and casually tells him to trust her a little more. Then, just before leaving, she jokingly adds that if someone does, since his mother is often busy with work. Yu becomes even more impressed when she eats the omelet, which instantly makes Umi curious as well, so she asks for a taste too. When she finally takes a bite, she feels insecure because Maki can make good food. After lunch, Yu gets excited when Maki tells her that he makes sweets as well. Maki even mentions that on his way home, Maki noticed a group of friends. Watching them made him wonder what it felt like to have some. He stepped into a nearby video rental shop to look for a movie to watch. He first picked up an old zombie film, but soon decided against it and moved to another rack. His hand accidentally bumped into someone else. He quickly apologized, and after changing his attire, he waits for Umi at the station, fretting over his clothes. He is surprised when Umi suddenly puts a hand on his shoulder to announce her arrival. She is dressed casually, which surprises Maki for some reason, and she chuckles at him because he is wearing an all-black outfit. She decides that his poor taste in choosing clothes can be excused for the first time, but she mentions his other good qualities, and Yun concludes that Maki reminds her a lot of Umi. After class, the girls arrive at his house, and he serves them banana souffle pancakes. He moves back to the kitchen as the girls dig in, and they are amazed by how good the pancakes taste. Yu mentions that she often messes up recipes, and Umi tells her it's because she tends to skip. At present, Umi arrives at his apartment looking completely at ease as she casually sets down the snacks she bought along the way. She immediately asks what he ordered for dinner. Maki begins reciting the order, with Umi confidently guessing at the same time. When the pizza arrives, Maki starts setting up the game console because he wants to play some PvP matches. Later, Masaki, Maki's mother, stares at him in disbelief after he tells her that he plans on going out with a friend on Friday. Maki asks if he can have a little more allowance for that day. However, Masaki immediately jumps to the wrong conclusion and assumes that he is being bullied and forced to give someone money. Maki quickly explains that he really does have a